Warriors of the soul, ignite your inner fire and stride forward as if no force in the universe could rival your spirit. This isn't about outshining others or trampling their dreams, it's about unleashing the boundless greatness that pulses within you. The world loves to box you in, slapping labels on your worth, whispering doubts through friends, or casting judgment from strangers. But the ancient Stoics carved a different path, one lit by a truth that burns brighter than any external noise. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius's words aren't just philosophy, they're a call to arms for your soul. Being the best isn't about towering over others, it's about conquering the chaos within. So stand tall, breathe deeply, and let this moment awaken the unshakable force inside you. Picture yourself as a fortress, unyielding, unbreakable, radiating a quiet power that others feel without a single word. Your walk, your gaze, your silence, they declare your dominion over your inner empire. Seneca, the Stoic sage, said, "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior." This isn't arrogance, it's a confidence forged in discipline, a courage rooted in self-belief. No one hands you a crown, you forge it through your choices, your resolve, your refusal to bow. When you carry yourself as the best, you stop chasing approval, stop waiting for permission, and step boldly into the light of your own worth. Imagine Epictetus, born a slave, yet his mind soared freer than kings. He owned nothing, yet carried himself as if he held the world, because he knew true wealth lies in the mind, not in gold or titles. Let his story ignite yours. Stop shrinking to fit the world's small expectations. Stop speaking as if your voice is a whisper in the wind. Stop living as if your presence is a shadow. You were born to blaze trails, to shape destinies, to stand as if the universe itself chose you for greatness. This isn't pride, it's your sacred duty to your potential. Breathe in these words: I carry myself as the best, not to compete, but to honor my soul. Feel them settle into your bones. When you live this truth, fear fades, hesitation crumbles, and courage becomes your heartbeat. Marcus Aurelius urged, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. So stop doubting your worth. Stop comparing your path. Stop begging for validation. Act worthy. Stand victorious. Be great. Make a vow to yourself, right now, that you'll never dim your light again. You'll walk with dignity, speak with fire, and live with a purpose that shakes the stars. Greatness isn't a prize, it's a choice. Join me on this journey to uncover 5 Stoic truths that will arm you with unshakable confidence, forge your resilience, and light the path to a life where greatness isn't chased, it's lived. Rule your mind, reign supreme. The first key to acting as the best is to seize the throne of your mind. The Stoics knew the fiercest battles aren't fought in arenas or boardrooms, they're waged in the quiet corners of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. If your mind is a storm of doubt, fear, or comparison, how can you stand as a titan? Your actions, your voice, your very presence flow from the kingdom of your thoughts. To act as the best, you must rule this kingdom with an iron will. Most people are prisoners of their own minds, chained by whispers of self-doubt or the success of others. They let external chaos dictate their inner peace, waking each day waiting for the world to tell them who they are. But you're different. You wake with a decree: today, my mind is mine. Like a warrior guarding a fortress, you decide which thoughts enter. Fear, jealousy, or self-pity get no audience. You are the sovereign, the gatekeeper, the architect of your mental empire. Seneca warned, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most battles are lost before they begin, fought in the shadows of your mind. But when you rule your thoughts, you rewrite the war. You don't crumble before the fight, you charge into it with clarity and calm. How do you claim this power? Pause before you react. When someone's words sting, don't hand them your emotions. Breathe, choose, respond. Speak to yourself like a commander: I am capable. I am unshakable. I am enough. Focus only on what you control. You can't silence the storm, but you can steer your ship. These aren't small habits, they're the bedrock of greatness. Epictetus, who endured slavery and suffering, stood taller than emperors because he mastered his mind. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That's the heart of acting as the best, not wealth, not fame, but self-mastery. So walk into the world with the mind of a ruler. Let no emotion enslave you, no doubt bind you, no fear silence you. Declare this truth: I rule my mind, and it will not rule me. Let it echo in your soul, your steps, your very breath. This is your first crown, forged in the fire of self-control. Radiate quiet confidence, not empty noise. True greatness doesn't shout, it whispers with unshakable presence. The Stoics taught that real strength is steady, not boastful. Epictetus said, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in few words." The world worships noise, but the wise command through silence. Think of a lion, it doesn't roar to prove its power, its presence alone commands respect. That's the confidence you carry when you act as the best. It's not loud pride or chest-thumping arrogance. It's a quiet knowing, a steady flame that burns without needing to consume the room. Arrogance is a mask, fragile and fleeting, but true confidence is a mountain, solid, unmoved, undeniable. You don't need to scream your worth, your actions, your calm, your discipline speak louder than words. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Don't waste breath proving your greatness, live it. Let your work shout, your consistency thunder, your silence roar. In practice, this means letting your actions carry your voice. Don't announce your discipline, show it in your relentless focus. Don't demand respect, earn it through your unshakable calm. When provoked, let your silence be your shield, your restraint your sword. True confidence doesn't belittle others, it lifts them without lowering itself. When you walk with this quiet power, you free yourself from the exhausting chase for applause. You don't need validation, you are your own anchor, rooted in the certainty of your soul. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Craving praise keeps you poor in spirit, standing firm in your worth makes you rich in self-respect. Look at history's giants: Marcus Aurelius, humble despite his empire; Epictetus, teaching kings from a slave's chains. Their power wasn't in noise but in presence. So walk like a mountain, speak like a sage, live like a flame that lights without burning out. Affirm this: my confidence is quiet, my strength unshakable. Let it guide your every step. Stand tall in the storm. The best aren't born in comfort, they're forged in fire. To act as the best, you must rise when life crashes against you. Anyone can shine in sunlight, but true greatness glows in the dark. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle is a forge, every setback a chance to sharpen your soul. Steel doesn't become strong without heat, and you don't become unbreakable without trials. Adversity isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. You'll face doubts, failures, ridicule, but the Stoic way is to stand taller with every blow. Don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What can this teach me?" Shift your lens, and the storm becomes your mentor. Embrace discomfort like the Stoics did, sleep on the floor, fast, walk barefoot, not to suffer, but to prove your spirit can endure. When life pushes, don't collapse. Stand tall, breathe steady, hold your ground with grace. Seneca said, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests brave men." The strongest aren't those who dodge hardship, they're the ones who grow through it. Epictetus, crippled and enslaved, didn't let pain define him, he let it refine him, teaching emperors with a voice that echoed across centuries. That's the power of standing tall. You don't just survive storms, you become a beacon for others. Your calm in chaos, your strength in struggle, inspires without words. When adversity strikes, don't curse it, crown it. Let every challenge forge your resilience, every scar mark your victory. Declare, I am forged in fire, unshaken by storms. Wear this truth as your armor, and let the world see a warrior who rises, always. Forge greatness through discipline. The crown of greatness belongs to those who show up, day after day, with relentless discipline. Acting as the best isn't a fleeting moment, it's a life carved through persistence. Epictetus taught, no great thing is created suddenly. Like a tree's roots or a river's path, greatness grows through time and grit. Many dream of being the best but balk at the cost, sacrifice, repetition, focus. But you choose the harder path. Discipline isn't glamorous, it's waking when exhaustion begs you to sleep, working when distractions scream, choosing virtue when temptation whispers. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of Rome, still journaled daily to anchor his soul in purpose. That's the secret. Discipline isn't chains, it's freedom. It frees you from weakness, regret, chaos. Start small, but never stop. A single habit, a daily win, compounds into greatness. Embrace routine as your strength. It's not mundane, it's your fortress. Keep promises to yourself, rise early, stay patient, act with intention. Seneca warned, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Discipline reclaims that time, turning hours into bricks for your empire. Every master, philosopher, warrior, artist, earned their crown through unseen acts of consistency. So live each day with focus, with fire, with respect for your own potential. Affirm, my discipline is my crown. I rise daily as the best. Let it shape your character, your legacy, your life. Live with unshakable purpose. Greatness isn't just for you, it's for the world. To act as the best is to live for something bigger, to light others' paths with your flame. Marcus Aurelius wrote, what is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee. Your strength, your confidence, your discipline, they're not just yours to hoard. They're gifts to share, to inspire, to uplift. True greatness doesn't dominate, it elevates. Live with purpose so deep it radiates without words. Ask yourself, why am I here? What am I building? What will my life stand for? Purpose turns struggle into meaning, pain into power. Use your strength to encourage, your wisdom to guide, your presence to inspire. Seneca said, as is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. A life of purpose outlives wealth, fame, or status. Epictetus, with nothing but his mind, left teachings that still shape souls today. His purpose wasn't glory, it was impact. That's your final crown, a life that burns so brightly it lights the world. Walk with meaning, speak with weight, act with dignity. You don't chase validation, you become its source. Affirm, I live with purpose, and my greatness lifts others. Seal this truth in your heart. You are not here to shrink, you are here to rise, to inspire, to reshape the world with your fire. So warriors, choose today. Will you bow to doubt, or will you wear your crown? Act as the best, not with arrogance, but with the quiet power of a soul awakened. Rule your mind, radiate confidence, stand tall in storms, forge discipline, live with purpose. These are your tools, your fire, your legacy. Walk boldly, speak clearly, live fiercely. You were born to rise. Declare it now, I rise daily as the best. I honor my mind, my strength, my purpose. Let this be your battle cry, your guiding star, your unshakable truth.